Hey folks, Mel here, and I am doing a leadership video for you this time. And in this video, we're going to talk about a topic that I believe every manager needs to be aware of, especially if they have to have one of those hard manager conversations. Now, one of the things I have learned in my career is if you have the same question come to you 3 times, then you need to find a way to answer that. You need to create an article, you need to create some kind of guide, create a training on it. You got to do something to answer that question. The other thing I've learned is if you hear the same thing 3 times from 3 different sources, that is some wisdom that needs to be shared. And in this video, I'm going to share some of that wisdom. I am going to cheat a little bit because I only got 2 sources for this one, but it's one of those where it's a 2-person conversation. And in this particular scenario, I have the perspective of both sides of the conversation. And I want to share that with you. The topic for today is not one of those easy management topics. The topic is layoffs. Right now, there's a lot of companies out there trying to figure out, what does AI mean to my business? There's a lot of companies out there that are trying to figure out how to navigate the global economy with many of the changes that are going on. And so a lot of companies are like, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. And so the company's going to go, I'm just going to reduce my workforce. In other words, they're doing a layoff. Now, your company may call it a reduction in force, a resource action, who knows? There's a lot of different names for it. At the end of the day, somebody's losing their job. Now, I've had to do those as a leader, and I will tell you, it is not fun. I do not enjoy doing them. It's hard to sit across from a table and look at a guy in the face and know in the back of your mind, he's got 2 small kids. And you're sitting there going, I'm sorry, your job's being eliminated. It sucks. Now, the tip I have for you today is in that moment. You're going to be tempted to say something to soften the blow. You're going to want to preserve that person's ego. You want to do something nice so that they don't get that crush. So you might say to them, hey, this isn't personal. And that's the phrase you do not want to use. I have heard from a former leader of mine who did a layoff and used that phrase. When he used that phrase, he says, the lady sitting across the table looked at me with this scowl on her face and she's like, this is very personal. The other side of the table was a friend of mine who got laid off. Completely different scenario, not the same manager, not the same company. And he was told, this isn't personal. His response was pretty much the same. Yeah, this is personal. It's very personal. The thing about it is, to the person who's being laid off, it is personal. You're taking away their income. You're taking away their livelihood. For some of these people, you're taking away their passion. It's personal. So if you ever have to lay somebody off, don't use the phrase, this isn't personal. You can find ways to be compassionate and caring and empathetic in that moment. But be careful about the words you say and don't use that one phrase. Now, I know this is a little bit heavy. This is not one of my fun, upbeat videos. But let's face it, there's a lot of things in leadership that are not easy. And this is one of those. If you enjoyed this video, that's hard to say. If you found value in this video, I'm going to say that. If you found value in this video and you think that somebody else should hear it, share it with them. If you're in a company and you know that a layoff is coming or a reduction in force, resource action, whatever you want to call it, if you see that on the horizon and there's a manager you think might could use this, share this with them. Let them learn from somebody else's mistakes so that they don't have to get that blast back that my friend gave to his former employer or that my former leader got for doing his. If you like this video, as much as you can like it, let's just say if you found value in it, hit the like button for me. That helps out with some algorithms. Again, share it if it's something that you feel like needs to be shared. If you have a leadership topic you have a question about, again, I get 3 questions on it. I'm creating something for it. If you have a question about leadership, drop it in the comments or shoot me a note on LinkedIn and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. Who knows? It may show up in one of these videos. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.